All right, there we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pixel Shaded Grappling's Tag Team Tango, live from Brazil. Got a lot to get through here. It may take two to tango, but I actually have some 6-man matches planned. We'll see how it goes. Okay, good. No matches pre-booked, so we've got the entire schedule free. Speaking of free, I hopefully won't have to play any ads for about an hour. Let's get the first match taken care of here. You can see I finally fixed the ring mat. All right, let's get... Where's our referee? There we go, Jean Rambeau, the Shreveport Stallion, being our ref for this opening contest between Slam Adams and Chaz. We'll also be accompanied to the ring by Vince Russo. 10 minutes, titles on the line, script. There we go. Make sure everything else is good. Everything else looking good there. And let's get into it then. Right, Internet Championship match. Let me. Still wearing a shirt. I should have had him take that off. Oh well.
Carbonation.
And here's Slam Adams drinking his way to the ring.
Carbonation.
As he is wont to do.
Carbonation.
Hey, what kind of name is Slam Adams, bro? Ah! Were you born with that or did you choose it? Oh, he's drunk. You think I got where I am today with a name like that? Give yourself a chance. I don't suppose it matters what your name is anyway, because it's going to be history after this match, bro. You're right, my name is going down in history as the guy that ended the career of Vince Russo. And I think he did that himself, buddy. And here we go. Vince Russo with a sneak attack. And gets fucking... he just got vertebrated onto the championship. But that was just enough time for Chaz to take the advantage here. And the ropes here. Impressive counter. Slam Adams out fighting both of them. Big pile driver to Chaz. Tried to do those 12 to 6 elbows. Chaz throws him off, kips up, throws the beer. Chaz with the O'Connor roll into a cover. 1, 2. We almost had a new champion right there. Jean Rambeau moving the microphone and the title belt away. Two combatants staring each other down. Jean Rambeau saying something in Cajun patois that I did not quite get. Off the ropes again. Chaz is now on the back foot. Oh, thrown immediately out and crash lands on that gurney on the outside. Referee making the count. 1, 2. Chaz has a microphone. Throws it. There's a basketball. Back and forth. One-handed headlock takeover, dead center of the ring. This could be a bad spot for Chaz. We have a lot of matches end by tap out in this promotion. John Rambo having enough of Vince Russo's shit. Got him in that belly clutch. Big elbows to the side of the head. Chaz busted open. Vince Russo flipping the ref the bird, but not doing anything to interfere. Weirdly enough. I think he'd be interested in protecting his client. He doesn't seem to be doing that much. And there goes the beer again. Someone in the fourth row just got a free drink. That's got to be in the ropes. Yep. Another drop kick. Here's Vince Russo. Being a big distraction. Ref gets punched in the back of the head on accident. And again, Chaz taking advantage of his manager's shenanigans. We're here on the outside. Big slam onto that microphone. He's got the mic. He's got the belt. Big belt shot. Both of them at 4. Got him again. Slam Adams rolls back in. Violently slams Vince Russo down on that microphone. And then Chaz puts his own client in an STF. Chaz puts his manager in the STF. Good lord. Chaz is bleeding a lot there. Slam Adams, big German suplex. Ref's out of position. Could we retain here, though? No. If John Rambo had been there, he would have been fine. He's gone. Where is he going? Could we be seeing the Slam 76? Yes, it is. That could be it right there. No, he's not done. Burning Hammer? No, Torture Rack, I guess. Chaz might be out. Getting thrown down like that. Now he's giving him a crossface on the floor. Probably not to his benefit, though. Chaz just looking worse and worse in the face as this fight goes on. We're halfway through. There's another pile driver. That could be the match right there. Nope, Slam Adams is not done. Sending a message both to Chaz and to his manager. Crucifix pin, that's in the ropes. Stomping on the knee. Big short arm lariat. That's got to be it. Into the cover. 1, 2. No. Chaz again kicking out. Go behind. Go front. Another headlock takeover. This time by Chaz. Dead center of the ring. Vince Russo here to punch Slam Adams right in the balls. This interference could have been to his client's detriment. Ref going after Vince Russo, possibly to tell him to knock it off. But again, that puts the ref out of position. That's bad news. What a body slam. Vince Russo surprisingly able to get Slam Adams up, but now he's in trouble. That numbers game is becoming a real problem. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. Got on top there with the elbows. Vince Russo, again, looking out for his client. There's Chaz. Good Greco-Roman style takedown. Arm bar into arm. Arm whip into arm bar. Vince Russo does a moonsault off the apron. Headlock takeover. Nope. Drop toe hold. Again, Jean Rambeau moved out of position. Perhaps Fabio Vega has a point about him. Big slam, but not only is he in the ropes, but again, the ref's out of position. Got under 2.5 minutes left in this match. Oh! Driving him face first into the mat. Drags him away. Off the ropes. Nope. Actually threw him to the outside. Not going to win there. If the match goes to a draw or it ends by count out, there will be no title change. Big drop kick by Chaz. Picks up Slam Adams. Northern Light suplex. 1. We could have a new champion. 2. No. It's got him down there again. Now it looks like Slam Adams is busted open. 90 seconds left in the match. Just about. Into the corner. Could be setting him up. What's he setting him up for? Oh, God. Thought he was going to superplex him, but no. Punches him off the top into the stairs. Now Chaz is getting as far away from him as possible. And now, for reasons unbeknownst, Vince Russo has turned on Chaz. And right now, this could end Chaz's chance at a title right here. Getting counted out, but not caring as he single leg crabs Vince Russo there. "40 seconds left. What a flip. Rear naked choke on the hardest part of the apron. Oh, down goes Chaz. We've got 30 seconds left. He's got the belt. He's not going to get it by DQ. 20 seconds. We could be looking at a tie here. Chaz is out on his feet. Backing away. 10 seconds. Runs in. Oh, he baited him. Slams him down. 5, 4, 3. Nope, he's not. He's not going to get it in time. Yep, that's a draw. Chaz not done. There may be a rematch in the future. That encounter established Slam Adams as a face who has the support of the fans. Chaz's profile is improved by going the distance with a superior opponent. But there could be dissension between Chaz and Vince Russo. Anyway, it's time for some tag team action. Have our first of the 6-man contest. We've got Jean Rambeau, Bebo Crawshanks, and there it is. And West Virginia versus Fabio Vega, Bellissimo Del Toro, and Graham Canyon. Okay, I thought that was a hat. He's wearing a bandana for this anyway. Here we go. team. Format tag teams. First fall wins 15 minutes. No titles. Strict. No count out. Must stay inside the ring, though. I did that right? Yeah. And here comes Models Inc., backed up by Graham Canyon. All right, guys, could you not shake hands the entire entrance? This track only goes like a minute, I'm pretty sure. But it looks like Graham Canyon has taken the two supermodel wrestlers under his wing. Rubber chicken. And the Cajun crew of Bebo Crawshanks and Jean Rambeau, along with West Virginia. Man, we're just hugging it out here in Brazil. I don't really know why they're doing this. It's like Bonsai with Mr. Shake Hands Man. All right, here we go. Time for... Lock the medicine cabinet, McMahon. West Virginia is on the prowl looking for his next fix. Yo. The cat's out of the bag, and now everybody knows that you're a filthy drug addict. I'm vibrating in place. You've brought shame on this sport and everyone who's tried to keep it clean. I'm trying now to merge right through Fabio Vega. If you're so thorough about that, Daddy, why don't you give us a urine sample? After I beat the piss out of you, the whole world will get to see who you really are. And here we go. Starting off with... Never mind. I was going to say starting off with Fabio Vega and Jean Rambeau, but turns out... Bebo Crawshanks had words. And the tag made to West Virginia after that. Fabio Vega and Jean Rambeau have been at odds. Something is on fire. Is the microphone on fire? Is a table on fire? What is on fire? We can't see it. Bear hug applied to West Virginia. Fabio Vega taking advantage early here. West Virginia in trouble. That a book? What was that? West Virginia trying to fight out of the opponent's corner. Sidewalk slam into a cover. One. Only gets a 1 count. Now he's getting absolutely beaten down, and here comes Graham Canyon. Big lariat. Now he's just Garvin stomping all over West Virginia. West Virginia thinking about it. Tag made back to Fabio Vega. Bellissimo del Toro appears to not be in position. Moving over. Is West Virginia going to make a tag? No, he seems to be wanting to take this himself. Probably a bad idea, gotta be honest. Brian Takayama punching ducks. He's got him. Tag made again to Graham Canyon. Models Inc. keeping things fresh. While West Virginia remains trapped. Impressive counter there by West Virginia. Meanwhile, Fabio Vega's amazing abs have been shredded in a different way. Tag made to Bellissimo del Toro, while Graham Canyon keeps West Virginia from escaping. Tag made back to Fabio Vega. And Bellissimo Del Toro gets clonked in the head with a ring bell for not leaving in time. Oh, tag made again. Tag made again. Bellissimo Del Toro does not seem to want any part of this smoke. Ace Diamond trying to keep things civil here, but it's breaking down fast. Especially with West Virginia and the trouble he's in. Slammed on the corner of the ring. This could be bad. No countouts here, because otherwise these matches would all end in... tag matches would all end in disqualification with this game. Tag made again to Graham Canyon. West Virginia inadvertently knocking Bellissimo Del Toro off the ring apron. Again, Models Inc. have kept West Virginia isolated this entire match. Bebo Crossshanks calling for a tag, but not getting it. West Virginia seeming to want to continue fighting despite what he's going through. He's got him up in a suplex. Out the ring, ass first, onto the ground where those thin rubber mats are, goes Graham Canyon. Again, if West Virginia wants to make a tag, this is his time. But he doesn't seem... maybe? No? Yes? No? What is he doing? More Fry Takayama punching. Oh, he's done now. Here's the tag made to Jean Rambeau. Finally, another fresh competitor. Immediately, though, Graham Canyon's got him in the suplex. No, countered into a victory roll. Right. Or I guess a sunset flip. That's a sunset flip, not a victory roll. Jean Rambeau sent to the outside, crashing down, face first to the concrete. Seems like he's trying to crawl away. There's tag made to Bellissimo Del Toro, who tried to go for a big kick there and manages to get him that time. Graham Canyon getting drop kicked in the face and his nose is busted open. Now he's been put in a full Nelson. Rear naked choke with body scissors. Not the legal man. I'm not sure why that's going on. Seems very much wanting to bring injurious damage to Graham Canyon. I've thrown a mic to try and break that up. No success. We're about a third of the way through the match. Bellissimo Del Toro tags out to Fabio Vega. Probably out of boredom. Tried to do a dropkick, misses, and hit Graham Canyon instead. And now, Jean Rambeau back in the ring. Gut wrench suplex. Things breaking down. Tried to go for another gut wrench, didn't have the strength. Going around, going back forward, and rude awakening by Fabio Vega. Again, these two are at odds with each other. Fabio Vega not liking some of the calls Jean Rambeau made a couple weeks ago. Now blossomed into this kind of feud. West Virginia misses his double axe handle. Fabio Vega back in the ring spearing Jean Rambeau. Tag made to Graham Canyon. Got him up. Put him down with a powerbomb. West Virginia with the chair, ambushing Graham Canyon from the apron. Both competitors sent in the ring and out of the ring. Graham Canyon dropping West Virginia on his head. Meanwhile, Fabio Vega tried to do something to Jean Rambeau and got drop kicked out of midair for his trouble. And another drop kick by Jean Rambeau, hitting the now legal man, Bellissimo Del Toro. Back and forth. It's Got him in a grab. I don't know why he's walking him all the way there. Now currently in their corner. Bad move by Bellissimo Del Toro. Tag made to West Virginia. Bebo Cruikshanks has not been tagged in at all this match. Bellissimo Del Toro with the jackhammer on the concrete. Bebo Cruikshanks with a monkey flip. Taking it to Bellissimo Del Toro there on the outside. Countering again, trying to get away from... Trying to do something. Get away from the aggressiveness of Bebo Cruikshanks. Things are breaking down very fast now. Double arm drag by... Double hip toss by the Cajun crew. Big power bomb by Fabio Vega, sending the back of West Virginia's head slamming into those steel stairs. Right now, can't even tell who the legal man is. I think it's John Rambo and Bellissimo Del Toro, but I am not certain. I am correct. Bellissimo Del Toro not getting back in the ring. Now he is. Never mind. Immediately booted again. This might be another match with no clear outcome at this rate. John Rambo slapping the absolute crap out of Bellissimo Del Toro. And finally, Bellissimo's getting back in the ring. Big release suplex by Bellissimo Del Toro. John Rambo. Tag made to Fabio Vega. Camera thrown. Got him pinned up. Oh! Numbers game again. I don't know what happened to West Virginia there, but it did not look pretty. With both his tag partners out of position, John Rambo's in a lot of trouble here. Got him in a clutch there. Big back suplex by Fabio Vega. The ref leaves the ring and everything breaks down into pandemonium. John Rambo. Oh, God. What a double team to John Rambo. He's in a lot of trouble. We've got 5 minutes left in this match. Models Inc. kind of seem to be the outsized aggressors with the advantage here, but we'll see. Again, Bebo Cruikshanks calling for a tag. John Rambo not noticing it. He has been getting rather battered today. Now Bellissimo Del Toro's got a skateboard. Fabio Vega gets flipped end over end. Here comes... Nope. Tag made to Graham Canyon. Nope. Tag made to... tag made to Bellissimo Del Toro. Some violent kicks there. Tried to flip him... Tried to send him out of the ring with that suplex. John Rambo's just going to get out anyway. All right. Keeps... I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. Could just run out the clock, I guess. Tag made to Graham Canyon. Everything breaks down crazy style. Atomic drop to Graham Canyon by West Virginia. Out goes John Rambo again. Tag made to Bellissimo Del Toro. Models Inc. definitely have the team aspect of this down a lot better. What a baseball slide by West Virginia. What a splash by Bebo Cruikshanks as Graham Canyon gets repeatedly smashed around. And then West Virginia gets hit with a jackhammer from Bellissimo Del Toro. Oh, Jean Rambeau scouted that clothesline well. Hit a nice DDT. Models Inc. team. Hope they're not doing face modeling in their future. They're looking really banged up. 2.5 minutes to go. To move this action back to the ring, but it doesn't look like they're going to. Both legal men now fighting it out by the announce table, which has been knocked askew. And Jean Rambeau does not look to know where he is at the moment. Oh, what a vicious Frankensteiner by Bellissimo del Toro. Catching Jean Rambeau unawares. The ref out of the ring, things have broken down again. See what I mean? Russian leg sweep by West Virginia. Anybody, even the son of a coal miner, can do one. West Virginia misses his attack and actually knocks over Bebo Crawshanks. Both legal men definitely not with it. We have just over a minute left. The ref has now been thrown out of the ring. Bebo Crawshanks dropping out the sky. Another jackhammer? Nope, that's just a regular suplex. We got 1 minute left here. Inside cradle, no good. And Bebo Crawshanks, a little bit of miscommunication there, accidentally cross-bodies his own tag partner. Got 30 seconds. I think this is going to go to a draw. That's a real shame, too, because Fabio Vega visibly has Jean Rambeau tapping out, but he did it on the outside. And that's no good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that is another draw. Jean Rambeau's stamina up to 70. Fabio Vega's skill up to 70. Bellissimo del Toro's profile has risen. This next time, and I've been thinking of adding some new strikes to my arsenal on the Radamanthus. Sure, try some new strikes. Why am I in a wheelchair? It's important for a fighter to adapt. I can't wait to show the fans something new. Alright, how are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing great. I got another tag going on. No, not that. Back. Actually, yeah. Curry 2 Spicy and Shuntoku Satsu will take on All Cointreau and Blue Kurosawa. Minutes to figure it out. I'll do slow count for this. We'll see if that makes anything better. Here's the team of Triple Sec, Paul Cointreau, and Blue Kurosawa, but Triple Sec would imply 3, wouldn't it? I mean, Vince Russo's their manager. Wonder who the third man is. We also have tag champ Giant Baba Ganoush and internet champ Slam Adams there on the commentary. Here is Yatai no Sentai. Despite the loss of the Dango Warrior, Shun Tokusatsu has stepped in to help out Curry Too Spicy. Vince Russo's been all over this show. Curry Too Spicy has a baseball. And there it goes. And the match begins. In true pixel shade grappling fashion, it is broken down immediately. It's like Paul Cointreau starting things off. What a flip. Very too spicy. Back and forth. Headlock takeover. Here comes Shun Tokusatsu, keeping an eye on things. Blue Kurosawa makes a breakup of that move. Immediately gets pounced on by referee Gorilla Monsoon. Big hip toss. Big German sending Curry Too Spicy to the outside. That's bad. Tag made to Blue Kurosawa. Tag champ Giant Baba Ganoush watching these teams with great interest. Could be facing one of them at the pay-per-view next show. Show name Year of the Hoss. Jesus Christ, that kick was out of control. Took out the ref as well. And he's in some trouble here. Nope. Still gets back in. Curry Too Spicy seems to have been a little too smart for this. He's got the drink. Nope. Double axe handle to the back of the head by Paul Cointreau. And the ref left for whatever reason, so now things are going to get nuts. Gorilla Monsoon is not having it. Go up. Oh! Countered into a powerbomb. One. Nope. Countered into a roll-up. One. Nothing. Both these competitors should think about tagging. Paul Cointreau off the ropes. Nope.
Break it.
Rope break there. Rear naked choke up against the ropes by Paul Cointreau. Very too spicy. And Paul Cointreau unloading back and forth. Down goes Cointreau. Trying to have it out with Blue Kurosawa as well. Oh no, he got a beer bottle right in the face, courtesy of Gorilla Monsoon. Why would the ref do that? Hopefully those shades protected against some of the shards of glass. Doesn't seem to have affected Curry Too Spicy too badly. But he's now left the ring again. Got him up. Crucifix into pile driver? Okay. What an amazing move by Yatai no Sentai. Meanwhile, Gorilla Monsoon exerting more authority on Shun Tokusatsu while Curry Too Spicy's nards get stomped on. There's also a gurney in the ring. Big drop kick by Shun Tokusatsu. Vince Russo throws the ref out of the ring. It'd be amazing if we had a third match go to a draw. And that sounds like an injury. Paul Cointreau has a visible tap out. That could be bad news for him in a second. Things have slowed down just a bit more. Big Big drop kick by Curry Too Spicy. Things not looking good for Paul Cointreau right now. Shun Tokusatsu, what the hell? Shun Tokusatsu making a motion for a tag, but I don't think Curry Too Spicy saw it. Big moonsault right on that gurney. It's heading over. Tag made. 5 minutes left, and here comes Shun Tokusatsu. Good double team move, the double hip toss. Aggressively bumps Blue Kurosawa off the ring post. Up on the gurney again. That's not a safe place to be. Comes off of it with a double axe handle to Shun Tokusatsu. And referee having it out with Curry Too Spicy. And Tokusatsu gets put in a go-go plata. Gets through it. Tries to go for a Northern Lights. Nope, just a regular release suplex. Really, this is all Yatai no Sentai's match, it feels like. Going behind. No! Countered. Oh! But he countered that into his own pin, but then gets landed on by Blue Kurosawa, who locks in a sharpshooter. And Blue Kurosawa gets punched into giant Baba Ganoush, who just yeets him towards the announce table. Paul Cointreau's in a lot of trouble. Feels like this would be a good time to try and put an end to things right here. And back and forth with the punches. Both of them just absolutely demolishing each other. Gut wrench by Shun Tokusatsu, followed by a moonsault. Got 3 minutes left. Tag made back to Curry Too Spicy. There's an orange out there. Speaking of triple sec. Got the camera. Back in. Oh, nope. Suddenly doesn't make the tag. Blue Kurosawa appears to be incredibly distracted. But is he going to make the tag? No, he's not. I'm amazed. Paul Cointreau still staying in, much to his detriment, I would imagine. And there we go. Tag is made to Blue Kurosawa. Goes behind, goes front. Big short arm lariat. Going up. I thought he was gonna. Is he gonna go for it? No, I guess not. I thought he was trying to jump all the way across the ring. There's a brick. Headlock. Big spinning heel kick by Shun Tokusatsu. Breaks up that hold. See, the announce tables is some shambles from Blue Kurosawa going through it earlier. Big drop kick by Blue Kurosawa. Into a cover. No good. Got 90 seconds left. Go-go platas. Shun Tokusatsu. Giant Baba Ganoush is deadlifting the remains of the announce table. Back and forth, hugging it out. Ooh, one of them hit that brick. Looks like Gorilla Monsoon wants to use that brick on Vince Russo. And we're back out on the gurney. We got 1 minute left. God, he just whacked him right in the side of the head with that. Dysfunction at the junction, crashing into each other. The ref has a finish? Okay. Shows you how done with this he is. Tag made back to Paul Cointreau. Big backbreaker to Curry Too Spicy. This is going to be the third match in a row with no defined outcome. Absolute insanity. And that's going to do it. 3, 2, 1. Three matches, 3 draws. I need to do something else. Paul Cointreau's strength 73. Shunto Kusatsu's strength up to 58%. Still coming back from injury. Yu Kurosawa's agility up. Alright. I need a non-tag match. No, Hecklehorn versus Flex Beanbag seems like it'd be good for a chuckle. Straightforward match. Let's do it. And I might need an ad break after this. We'll see. And here comes Flex Beanbag. And former internet champ Hecklehorn. Flex Beanbag, I think, might have also had the belt. Or did he go for it but never get it? Well, we'll see. And off we go. Immediately not reacting to getting drop kicked in the face. Hecklehorn with the side headlock. Gets curled up. 1. Nope. Got him in that key lock. Hammerlock? Turned into a back suplex by Flex Beanbag. Big headbutt. Nope. Off the ropes. Back and forth. And again. And again. What's he going for? Misses the springboard Superman punch. Seems to be a recurring problem with Hecklehorn. I don't think he ever has hit that. And now he's doing some out of ring assembly. Tried to get rid of the bell and suffered for it. Now both of them are on the outside as Gorilla Monsoon makes the count. Man, if only I could see what was going on with this ladder in the way. Yes, I know what I said. Off the top with the double axe handle connects. Flex Beanbag is in a lot of trouble here, and they go through a ladder. Hecklehorn could have this by count out. Nope. He just suplexed Flex Beanbag right back into the ring. And Hecklehorn is now also back in the ring. Oh, tried to get him with a dropkick or a Hurricane Rana and instead gets caught in an Argentine backbreaker. Is that the Canadian backbreaker? I always forget. I think they always go a different direction than I think. The Canadian backbreaker is over one shoulder. Argentine backbreaker is over both. Anyway, Luthez press. Flex Beanbag had a good start here, but now he's definitely on the back foot. Small package. 1, 2. Nope, only a 1 count. Flex Beanbag still has a lot of fight left in him. Armbar. Countered into an arm whip. Arm drag. What are these words that I say? Big stomps. Got him up. Electric chair? No, countered into a Frankensteiner. Runs it. Nope. Ducks back. Got him in another headlock. Back and forth. Go behind. Ooh. Face first. Catapults him with the slingshot. Oh, caught him. That could be a pile driver? Yep. What a move by Flex Beanbag, catching Hecklehorn unawares with the pile driver. Hecklehorn throws him to the ropes. Tried to get him with a clothesline off of it, but no such luck. Big punches from both men. And Flex Beanbag is driven down to the floor. Matt, whatever. Go behind. Slams him down. He's now got him in a side abdominal clutch. Countered into a headlock takeover. Hecklehorn could be in some trouble here. A little over 5 minutes left. Big back elbow by Flex Beanbag. Now he's on the go behind. Rear naked choke with body scissors. Where's the ref? Now he's bringing... Nope, tried to bring it back into standing position, but gets countered out of it. Hecklehorn with the snapmare. Good presence. You would expect from somebody who was under the tutelage of a one Bob backlit for a while. Runs in. Ooh. What a slap. Seems like Hecklehorn might have Flex Beanbag's number despite Beanbag's strength advantage. 5 minutes to go. Big drop kick by Flex Beanbag. Hecklehorn practically walked right into it. Hip toss. And now he's going into a camel clutch. No such luck. Stomp. Flex Beanbag tried to punch. Hecklehorn dodges it. Big knee strike, but he gets caught in a small package. 1. Only a 1 count. What an amazing sequence between those two. Hecklehorn misses the elbow. Flex Beanbag with the surprising agility there to roll out of the way. Bow and arrow leads to a rope break. Flex Beanbag monkey flipping Hecklehorn out of the ring. They're now fighting it out on the outside again. Beanbag dropping repeated legs on Hecklehorn. Whoa, what a cutter out of nowhere by Flex Beanbag. Now he's got him in a crossface on the outside. That's not going to get him a win. Got him up to a 7 now. This could be a count-out victory for Hecklehorn. Or it could end in a double count-out. We will see. This is absolutely nuts what's about to happen. Breaks the hold. Sucker punched him right in the balls and wins. What a move by Hecklehorn. And Flex Beanbag not happy about that as he heads to the back. Hecklehorn's profile is risen. Flex Beanbag status unaffected. At least we have a match with a result. Mid-card, we got another mid-card match. We're going to have a 6-woman tag elimination. Sharona and Ivy Windsor versus Gail Kim Hesperidina, and Victoria Hinks. So on one team, it's going to be My Sharona, Glamrock Shooter, and Ivy Windsor. On the other side, it's Hesperidina, Gail Kim, and Victoria Hinks. We don't actually need a ref for this one. Alright, so tag, team, aim, elimination, time limit none, non-title, stoppages or smashes, no countouts, and no falls. And rules are lenient. There we go. Karina, let's get some props here. Tables. 16, random layout, weapons, random selection, random layout. This should hopefully be entertaining. Gail Kim, Hesperidina, and Victoria Hinks head down to the ring. I said random, and all the tables are outside. What the hell, game? I guess that's kind of where they belong to start. And Glamrock Shooter, along with Ivy Windsor and My Sharona. I think Ivy Windsor and My Sharona are hugging it out. Or shaking hands. And the match starts with... Oh, wait. Oh, they're getting in. And we begin. A table already broke. Doesn't count if the table is broken beforehand. You got to put it back together. Victoria Hinks pie facing her. Ivy Windsor. Hesperidina's got a smokes. Where'd that come from? I didn't even know we had Siggies in this game. Hesperidina and Glamrock Shooter going at it. The hell is that? Is that a briefcase? I don't even know what that is. It's a big piece of metal. 1031 onto the broken table. Big Gail Kim moonsault. At the pipe. My Sharona off the top. 450 facebuster. What a move. Ivy Windsor with the power bomb, but in the wrong direction. Could have sent Victoria Hinks to a table. My Sharona is unfortunately out. And whatever that schmaz was. Still fighting it out with Gail Kim. Really? Somebody put a hairdryer in this match? That's terrible. Powerbomb. Victoria Hinks on the table. Nope. Off the table. Hesperidina somehow eliminated by that. We're now back to even teams. Victoria Hinks playing dangerously. Hesperidina not seeming to care, just smoking on the outside. Victoria Hinks is out in an incredibly silly way. So that leaves us with just Gail Kim, who is getting her arm wrung out crazy style by Glamrock Shooter. And she broke free. And there's the hairdryer again. I swear if that thing explodes, I will be very confused. Now, even though she's outnumbered, this could still get turned around. Gail Kim could just... All she has to do is knock one of them through a table and it's evened up again. Whether that will happen before she goes through is another matter entirely. Gail Kim maybe has a chance here. Nope. Speared through the table. That's it. In just 3 minutes. Did I just say 3 minutes? Glamrock Shooter has gone home early. That's what a downside guaranteed. Fans in Brazil have rejected pixel-shaded Grappling's attempts to smash My Sharona over. Ivy Windsor's profile improved. Esperidina's profile suffered considerably. Victoria Hinks' profile has suffered. Listen, Ace Diamond, I'm not sure you appreciate how important I am to pixel-shaded grappling, yeah. Pay me an extra 5610 right now, or we'll see how this show goes without me, If not for the fact that you are in the main event that I planned, I would definitely do that. But here's your 5610, because it ain't my money anyway. About time I got the respect I reserve, or Pixel Shake Grappling would be nothing without me. Alright, so we're gonna have the main event, but first we're gonna do an ad. So see you all in about... Thought I had a 2-minute ad break, but I don't. So we're just gonna do a 90-second. No, we're not. There we go. So while that's going on, I'm gonna quickly get this match set up. All right, we're back. So we're gonna have a 5-way elimination match between Macho Man, Aaron Winslow, X-Pac, Dario Speedwagon, and Doug LaRange, while Jack Swagger of Mars, the champion, is out on commentary. Doug LaRange and Jack Swagger of Mars are already going to be facing at the pay-per-view next event, so this is just a tune-up. I don't really know what else to call it.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
XPAC, X-Pac.
This right here.
And here comes X-Pac. All these men either have been around the world title or have been getting involved in Jack Swagger Mars' shit. Or, in the case of Doug LaRange, are the #1 contender. There's Aaron Winslow. Who showed up at the cage match between Bruno and Jack Swagger Mars. And here's Macho Man in his second match back from injury. And he had his head rattled in a fight with All-American. And Dario Speedwagon, also back from injury. Having had his arm replaced with an advanced metal prosthesis, which is now padded. Not considered a foreign object. There's a medical kit there. What the hell? And off we go. Immediately taking it to Doug LaRange. Macho Man and Doug LaRange fighting it out. Dario Speedwagon and X-Pac fighting it out. Aaron Winslow being the fifth wheel here. "3D!" Aaron Winslow getting 3D'd by Macho Man and X-Pac. Oh, wow. What the hell happened there? That was like a dragon screw leg whip into fucking powerbomb or pile driver. I don't know. Shit's going crazy now. Yeah, that's right. Put down the life-saving medicine. Aaron Winslow in a lot of trouble here. Like I said, he tried scaling the cage at the title match between Jack Swagger Mars and Bruno Sammartino a while back. Not sure what he was doing there. We still don't know, but he's now in this match. Like I said, everybody who's been involved in some way. Dario Speedwagon was a #1 contender before he suffered his what was thought to be career-ending injury to his arm. Macho Man, of course, former champion. X-Pac getting involved in a graveyard smash brawl between Doug LaRange and Bruno. And also Jack Swagger of Mars was there too, if I remember. Out goes Macho Man. And counting is begun on him. And the person with the most to lose here in this match is Doug LaRange. Lose his mystique, any advantage he might have over Jack Swagger of Mars, especially being worn out in a fight. Dario Speedwagon gets chucked out on that counter by X-Pac. Aaron Winslow dropping an elbow on him. Meanwhile, Macho Man takes it to the man who may have taken his spot, Doug LaRange. Although, actually, no, Doug took Dario's spot. In fact, Macho Man hasn't even had a chance to insert his rematch clause because he suffered, but again, almost a career-ending injury, having his head rattled big time in a backstage brawl against AAW, All-American. Macho Man now with a... Is that Kimura locked in there? Nope. Neck breaker. Meanwhile, on the outside, Dario and Aaron Winslow were fighting it out. Aaron Winslow now back in to beat the count. Dario Speedwagon up at 6. Could he get back in? 7. He needs to get back in there. Wow, what a head scissors by Aaron Winslow to Macho Man. 8 now. Dario's back in. We almost had our first elimination. Big power bomb to X-Pac. 1, 2. No, only a 1 count. Surprisingly. Absolutely nuts wheel kick by X-Pac. Big shoulder, over the shoulder toss by Macho Man. X-Pac looking a little worse for wear. Big missile drop kick by Aaron Winslow. Exchanging arm bars there are X-Pac and Macho Man. Macho Man still got X-Pac in that arm bar. Finally broken up. X-Pac with the knee strike, ducks out of the way, but falls over. Now he's at Aaron Winslow's mercy from those knee drops. There's another armbar. Double flapjack to Dario Speedwagon. Macho Man could be looking to end this. Maybe a pile driver. Yep, that's a pile driver. Feels just like one. Into a cover. That's got to be it for Dario. 1, 2, 3. And yep, Dario Speedwagon is out. Viciously hits Doug LaRange with that counter. Uh-oh, Gogoplata. Doug LaRange could be trying it. Nope. Roll up. Now the ref's out of the ring. Dario's getting beat up for no reason. Dario's definitely not back at 100% despite things. Question is Macho Man? He's got a cover, but that's in the ropes. STF by X-Pac. Falling neck breaker. Another go behind. Another roll up. Nope. O'Connor roll by Doug LaRange. Macho Man countering into a Rear naked choke, but that's a rope break again. We could be seeing a double count out of X-Pac or Aaron Winslow or both. There's a gift over there. I wonder who that's for. X-Pac up at 8, rolls back in. Aaron Winslow has all the count in the world to beat now. Ooh, sat right on his head. Into a cover on Doug LaRange. 1, 2. Almost had a second elimination, did Macho Man. Oh, tried to go for the spinning back fist. No such luck. Got him up. Manhattan drop. Into a Boston Crab. Doug LaRange is tapped out by Macho Man. That gives Macho Man 2 eliminations. And now another Boston Crab. We're down to just 3 competitors. What does Doug LaRange getting tapped out mean for Year of the Hoss? Nope. Some impressive counters there by X-Pac, who is definitely still in this fight, despite everything. Big crucifix head scissor takedown by X-Pac. Aaron Winslow looking very worse for wear there in the face. Both men now teaming up on him. Could be bad news for Aaron Winslow. Getting elbowed right in the side of the head. No, small package. 1. Only a 1 count. Oh, grabbed his leg. Not quite, though. Big kick. Knocked him off his feet. Punches back and forth. Nope. Got him up. Northern Lights suplex. 1, 2. Almost had the elimination, but Aaron Winslow kicks out. Macho Man with a schoolboy. 1, 2, 3. Somehow, despite kicking out at right before the 3, I think, Aaron Winslow is eliminated. That just leaves X-Pac and Macho Man. Aaron Winslow not happy, slingshots Macho Man across the ring. Right now, this is all Macho Man's to lose. He has 3 eliminations. Where is he going? Why is he going? Runs in. Big knee. Dead center of the ring. Got him in that ankle lock. Could be bad news for X-Pac here. Aaron Winslow will be looking to disturb things. Doesn't matter. Macho Man, all 4 eliminations. Just like the song says, Macho Man is back. Mario Speedwagon's profile has suffered. Macho Man's progress being hindered by the limitations of pixel shade grappling. Aaron Winslow's profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling match. Doug LaRange's profile has risen. X-Pac's strength has gone up to 58. Pixel Shade Grappling have cemented their following in Brazil after setting a new attendance record of 7,745. 777. Awesome. Wow, that is one hell of a show. Let's send it. We are on top, cannot be stopped. The only thing that can stop me is running out of money, which I will definitely do. Love botches, hate drop toe holds. Damn, Federation Online just wants all of this, doesn't it? Still cannot get back into Canada, it looks like. Gonna be a tough time. Love women, hate explosions. All right. Well, from Hong Kong, we will be doing Year of the Hoss, I think. That's right. I think that's right. Conan has left Wrestling Revolution to pursue a career at All-American. Gonna be Max Moon again. All-American Wrestlers profile has risen 79% after putting Shawn Michaels on the cover of their 2020 video game. Strong Style Wrestling has become significantly more popular in recent weeks, the ratings up to 85%. And with that, we thank you. Midwinter has been released by Strong Style and must now make ends meet on the independent circuit. Kensuke Sasaki has defeated Akarai Sachiko to become the new Super Junior champion of Rising Sun. Skibidi Miss Ohio's contract with Rising Sun Puresu has expired, which may be an ideal time to post a 29-year-old. I totally forgot that I named him that. Glamrock Shooter returned from her absence. Xbox contract expires next week. Victoria Hinks' contract has expired. Napalm Steph profile suffered from a lack of exposure. Rolls-Royce Gracie was especially upset that he wasn't able to appear in front of his home crowd in Brazil. Super Lucha Libre's profile has risen to 80% after putting Surfer Sting on the cover of their 2022 video game. Super Lucha Libre have displaced All-American Wrestling in Scandinavia after drawing 814 fans. Their reach now expands to 7% of the world. Federation Online have ousted Super Lucha Libre in Mexico. They're drawing 8963 fans. Their reach now extends to 20% of the world. Matt Riddle has left Weekend Warriors to pursue a career at Super Lucha Libre. Ort Lassard is glad that Matt Riddle has left Weekend Warriors. Austin Healy Warwick has left wrestling school to go to Super Lucha Libre. Oh man, they just booking all the Emmy Award winners over there. Gonna run a quick 30. We still have more news to go through. Well, I'm gonna run a quick 30-second ad here. An online poll has identified Jeff Hardy as the most agile wrestler in Strong Style Wrestling. Wrestling Revolution have sunk below All-American and become the least popular brand of wrestling with ratings of 77%. Contract expired, Victoria Hinks, so we need to talk about your future. I receive 75% of my payment up front. I don't want to chase you up for money each week. All right. How much would that be? Well, let's see. It'd be 28,000 every 10 weeks. Let's do 64,000 per week. Take their salary down to like 70,000, 64,000, let's do 600 per week for 30 weeks. Okay, I'm happy to sign that deal. I look forward to the next 30 weeks. Gotta spend money to make money. The question is, do I want to sign Skibidi Ms. Ohio? It would also help if I remembered where he was wrestling. It's in Rising Sun, right? I mean, it's funny, but why? You know what? Might as well try. Nice to meet you. I can't. Nice to meet you, Skibidi Ms. Ohio. We invited you here to discuss working for Pixel Shaded Grappling. Flat 2,200. If you're not prepared to give me any benefits, you better compensate me for sacrificing them. Okay. Jerk-ass. All right, we're not getting anywhere, so let's just forget about it for the time being. Awesome. Oh, well. Guess he'll probably re-sign with Rising Sun. But, you know, I tried. Need to fix Chad's gear. But that'll have to be another time. Because that is going to do it for our show tonight. Thank you all for coming out. Next show, Year of the Hoss, will be whenever I have the time to. Maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks from now, maybe 3, who knows. But until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay hydrated, be excellent to one another, and I will see you next time. You all have a good night.